Hey everybody, I'm Tom Ross.
And I'm Ross Merriam.
And you're watching Verse Series on StarCityGames.com.
Okay, we're here playing a little bit of Modern, everybody's favorite format, and people like Modern because there are a ton of weird decks that you run into over the course of a big Modern tournament, so it always keeps you on your toes, and we are both playing two of those kind of fringy archetypes, maybe mine more so than Tom's.
Yeah, Modern, very, very versatile format. That's why people like it. Every deck can kind of win.
Yeah. So my deck is originally created by Zach Elsick. He dubbed it Blue Steel. It is a mono blue Grand Architect artifact aggro deck with a little bit of disruption. The list I am playing, it was from Ryan DeCristy. Ryan DeCristy, who finished 14th at the Classic last weekend in the place where I did well, Richmond. There we go. That's how I remember things, because I'm the center of my own universe.
I usually remember things by sets. Time periods of my life are managed by sets.
Yep. So DeChristy's list is a little bit different than Zach's originally. It doesn't have Smuggler's Copter. Instead, it's really using Walking Ballista and Hangerback Walker. We have Hangerback in the main. But the main core of the deck is these cheap blue creatures, Mausoleum Wanderer and Judge's Familiar, in combination with Grand Architect and Chief Engineer to power out really good artifacts and use some excess mana. That's where we have Walking Ballista in the deck. And you have Lodestone Golem as well. So you get this a little bit of disruption from Lodestone Golem, a little bit of interaction with Ballista. Ethereum Sculptor is another blue creature that helps reduce artifacts. Master of Ethereum ties together. You got Blinkmoth Nexus. So that you manage to toe the line between being a blue aggro deck and an artifact aggro deck with these blue artifact creatures and these blue cards that help artifacts. So
very bit like Affinity, a little bit like a prison deck with the
golems.
A little bit like a mid-range deck too.
Yeah, it can do a lot of different things, and I think that's one of the strengths of the deck. It's very uncommon. Zach just developed it earlier this year. You don't see it a lot. Most people, I would assume, haven't even played a game against it, so they're really not aware of what the deck is capable of, and you get to prey on that, which is really nice.
Yeah, I think the key to your deck would be getting the most value out of your weaker cards, which are going to be Ethereum Sculptor and Chief Engineer, which don't do much on their own. So you need to squeeze a lot of value to accelerate your explosive draws a lot faster. Yeah. I'm playing a deck from Trevor May. He got, what did he get? He got 21st in the Open in Richmond. He's playing Skred Red, which is an archetype we saw about a year ago in, I think it was Dallas. I think it won a tournament in Dallas.
Won Grand Prix Dallas. Just about a year ago now.
Okay. And that area is usually pretty aggressively slanted, so the deck is well built against creature decks, has a bunch of Lightning Bolts and Skreds, and even some Anger of the Gods and some sideboard options as well. Also plays 4 Blood Moon, which is, depending on how soft the format is against Blood Moon, would depend on how good this deck does. And Blood Moon seems fair enough, good against the Death Shadows and passable against Eldrazi, even though it's not like the super duper best, but it slows them down enough to get your aggressive creatures through, which are Stormbreath Dragon, Hawk the Hammer. So this deck can pound you pretty fast, and also has some grindy elements with Mouth of Ronum and Eternal Scourge. Scrying Sheets for that's what I mean. Scrying Sheets for extra lands and Eternal Scourge for just value. If it goes graveyard, you can exile it with either Anger of the Gods or
Relic of Progenitus.
Yeah, Relic. I guess you can't really get rid of it with Anger, but it happens.
Yeah,
if it's just in play.
It's just it's not really a prison deck. Blood Moon is just there to be a thing, and it's more of a control deck. All of its threats turn the corner really quickly. So if you deal with their threats as you do pretty cheaply with Anger of the Gods and your 1-mana removal, then you just get to clear the board pretty easily on their end step, untap, land this huge threat, and now they're suddenly behind. And if you've got Blood Moon, sometimes Blood Moon just wins the game.
Okay, I guess the most glaring thing missing from this would be Simian Spirit Guide, which some lists play, some don't. I think it's better to not have a card like that and just have an extra card later on when you're doing more control-y stuff. You usually kind of win by a card. Yeah, you don't really need to play a turn 3 Koth or whatever.
I agree. That's not really what the deck is doing. It looks similar because it's this mono red Blood Moon deck to the sort of all-in red style, but that's not really the strategy that this deck's going for. Those are very non-interactive, very combo-focused decks, and this is actually a pretty interactive deck.
Yeah. All right, let's get to some matches here. Let's do the old poker hand.
No, I need a 5th die. I threw the other die away. Okay, there we go.
If you insist. Yahtzee. Just kidding. Wow, you got a bunch of
Full
them.
House.
Man, my hand's good too.
The old Danny Tanner.
What?
Danny Tanner is Bob Saget's character on Full House.
Oh. The more you know.
A lot of people just got that reference, Tom, and I bet they're really happy about it. At least I hope they are.
I think you're overestimating the audience's age here.
Full House is right in our it's right in your age range. It's a little old for me, but I still watched it.
Maybe Fuller House would be more.
Okay, maybe, I don't know. People like Full House, not so much Fuller House. My hand's kind of slow. I'm if I had more experience with this deck, I could see this kind of hand being a mulligan, but it's a pretty aggressive mulligan, and I don't feel comfortable doing it immediately. The hand's close. The fact that I have this to recover if my first thing dies makes me want to keep it.
Yeah, I hope this Chandra lives. I got some ways to make it live.
Okay. I have an island.
Oh, excellent.
Nice Blood Moon.
How do you know I had Blood Moon?
They always have Blood Moon. I have another island. Chief Engineer. Don't have Lightning Bolt. Don't have Lightning Bolt. Don't! Stop it!
Oh, that's it. I think
He had Lightning Bolt.
Yeah, just good deck building.
Just good deck building. And Mind Stone. This is about worst possible.
Card
Okay.
sucks. Okay.
I'll play Trinket Mage.
Sucks enough.
You know what I wish I could find right now?
Wormhole.
Darksteel Citadel. I wish I could find Darksteel Citadel.
That's a little surprising.
Yeah.
The Master Theorem in your deck.
Yeah. One Darksteel Citadel. Maybe you just want to play 4. That would be just for Master. You do need islands, and you got Blink Moss. So these two are my options, I think, to find with it. And
one of my Hangerback Walker, one of land.
Given that I have other things to do with a bunch of mana, I think I'm going to go for the Collar.
Whoa. All right.
You can go.
Okay. Get that off the board, and hopefully I draw some stuff with it next turn. Wait, what's going to 1? That's pretty low. I guess you can. Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, I have a Blink Moth in play. It's right here.
Also, you're kind of just telegraphing, shooting it with the Walking Blast. So whatever, I'll take it up.
Okay. I'm at 18.
Yeah, go.
Chandra for 2. Play Golem.
Okay.
You can go.
Quick kill Golem with this. Possible. Quick kill Golem with this. It's interesting-ish. If I go to 4 mana, place Mouther on them, and eat it with my Mouther on them. Yeah. Sweet. Your turn.
Now you have a Skred. You're a jerk. Okay.
I could play this too.
Wish it for 2.
I'm gonna Skred it. Keep it alive. Maybe counter kill the next big thing.
Ballista for 2.
You can't
You can go.
I have a feeling it was around though. Okay. I do want to land this at some point in time. I think I'll try to find. Can I cast everything? I guess I could.
Cast everything. You have 4 cards in hand.
Doctors.
Jeez.
Blood Moon ain't never gonna get better than this. This stops Ink Moss, so whatever, it's in play.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's going off. Alright. That's it. That's all I got for my turn. Dogger's not bad. He can shoot stuff, but he can't really charge up that fast. I just need to spike a card off my Chandra next turn, and I'll be alright. I'll be alright.
One card in hand.
Pretty.
1 card. Not sure which one of these I want to play.
Tuck this in here real tight and snug.
This one might just die to a -3 from Chandra, but it might force the -3 and help me just kill this Chandra, and then I think I should be able to clean up the rest. So I'm going to go with Lodestone Golem, or Yeah, doesn't matter which order. And you can go.
So non-artifacts. I do have a lot of artifacts in my deck.
Yeah, I don't think Lodestone Golem's very good in this matchup, even though you do have a good number of non-artifact spells. It dies to Lightning Bolt, dies to Skred most of the time.
So I think I do want to minus the Chandra now. All right, whoop that.
Yep.
Now, do I want to sack a Mind Stone now? Or just want to leave it around in case I need to throw it at a Walking Ballista? Or a Thopter or a Walking Ballista just like gets rid of both Thopters. If I attack him with everything, he probably can't block, and then I could throw a Thopter, and that'd be alright. Let's try that.
Okay, 14.
Chandra might go to 1. Okay, yeah, throw Thopter at that.
Kill your Chandra.
Oh, should do that. Let's play. Alright, go. Did you say 16? 14.
I'm at 14. You got 2 in with the Chandra plus.
Ooh. Okay, can't respond to anything you're doing.
Ballista on 2.
Alright.
You can go.
What we got here? We got a card in his hand. Throw the Mind Stone. Then I'd lose either Pure or Thopter. So what do I want? A Mind Stone or a Thopter in play? I guess the answer is probably going to be Mind Stone. I think the card's better than Thopter, right? So
I agree. Kill the Pute.
Okay.
Okay, well, we've traded a bunch of resources, and I still have some stuff left over.
I was being pretty liberal on my plays here because I just have another Chandra. I have to get up. Maybe I'll find some cool. A mountain. Not cool.
Brings me to 12.
Yep, that's it. I'm gonna try to spike a card off Shrine Sheet instead of drawing a card with Mind Stone. I think cast everything in my deck while still sacking this thing. Ow.
Play this for 3.
Man.
Yeah, I had a bunch of Walking Ballistas when I found Basilisk Collar, and the Collar still hasn't done anything. Kind of wish I had just found Hangerback Walker.
I think I killed that now too.
Yeah, I think it. But that's pretty good for you.
Well, just look at it.
Yeah,
we did it.
This is This is definitely not looking good for me. The Scrying Sheets is. I mean, it's like a third of a card a turn, but that's well more than what I have. And Tom's still at 20. It's going to take me a while to.
Yeah.
Get through anything.
Kind of got Trey Chandra Walking Ballista. Not really getting any better. Let's sack this through Relic. Oh, we have a Blood Moon play a Scrying Sheet. Oh no, I blew it.
Oh no, we do have a Blood
I
Moon.
blew it. No, this is all a mess already. Well, I'll just draw my mountain now.
Yeah, just don't draw a card off the Relic. You got access to a card.
I think I was a card deeper, but
okay.
What can I do now, I guess?
Yeah.
Well, I can't really do much else to beat this Walking Ballista. Kill it, yeah.
Yeah. And then I deal you 2. You're at 18.
We
screwed up.
It's not that you know about, but
this Blood Moon needs to get.
Know about. Go ahead.
Gotcha. Yeah. 17-13. You can go.
Eek.
Okay. Well, now that I know that Scrying Sheets isn't a thing,
go.
I'm a little bit happier about this game. We're just in a top deck war. Granted, my deck does not top deck very well. Attack for 2.
All right, checks out.
15 all.
Oh, yep.
And I'll move this over here.
Okay, so what does that do? Who knows, man? There you go. It's in there.
Do I want to trade a card for that? I think trading the sculptor is fine. So attack for 2.
2, 3. Yeah. Got a block something.
Okay, I go to a 17.
Okay.
Play a chief engineer and move this here. You can
I
get.
need something. There you go. I need a scrying sheet's what I need.
Attack for 3. You're at 12. I'm at 18.
Uh-huh.
I guess I could have gained an extra life, but whatevs. Nice little 2/2 Master of Ethereum here.
Your turn.
Okay. Now we got a 4/4 Master of Ethereum.
Cool.
Attack for 7.
Let's grab that one.
Okay, you take 3, go to 9.
Yep.
Move this over here. You can go.
What?
You're doing it.
What?
Mopey creatures.
There. Yep.
Oh. That's going to be too slow because Tom's on a 2-turn clock right now. So you're at 4 and I go to 20.
Okay.
Play this mountain. You can go.
Uh-huh. Big this again.
This is a 2/2. So
4.
oh wait, yeah, this is a 3/3 actually.
So I'm at 1.
Oh, you're at 2. You're at 1. Yeah, at least 1 less. You're at 3.
That's relevant.
Forgot this was blue.
Hmm.
Yeah, so you're actually still dead through a blocker.
Well, that's unfortunate. There you go.
Man, we're just missing everything. Well, yeah, mush you with everything.
Okay. I die.
Okay. I think this might have done it. Regardless.
Get scrying sheets. I was drawing some action. All right, here for game 2. I think I'm supposed to keep hands like this. I just kind of need to find a spell. I mean, I'm not going to have all the pieces what I need from opening hand.
I don't have a super explosive hand, but I have a hand that is good against removal, so I'll keep.
Well, let's try and go.
Mausoleum Wanderer. You can go.
So,
Machu for 1.
yep, must.
Hanger back for 1. Pass.
Oh, that's dead. Okay. Maybe not. That's a stupid blood moon again. Maybe. I mean, I don't have anything happening, so. Yep. Move up this here lightning bolt.
Attack for 2. 17.
Notice how that works, isn't it?
Yeah. Pass. On your upkeep, I'll activate this.
Okay. Well,
Tom has the mana up anyway, so if he had Skred or Bolt, I'll just make him use the mana on his turn if he wants to prevent the Thopter.
Yep.
Okay, as long as we don't get... If we can get this hanger back up to a 4/4 before anger comes down, I'll be happy.
sacking some of these mind stones here in a second. Me.
Yeah. Moosh for 2.
15.
15. I don't think I want to extend another thing into anger, so I'll just pass.
Okay. Okay, that's anger.
Tilt. Okay, make you tap 2 more mana.
Neat. All right, man. Go ahead.
Well, couldn't really beat an anger, so probably just losing to that anger. Chief Engineer, Ballista on 2. You can go.
Red Ballista, take 2.
You're at 13.
Big thing. Any big thing will do. Oh, dear. This deck.
Well,
Go.
the good news for you, Tom, is that you're not under any pressure. Yeah, still not under any pressure. Mush for 1. You're 12. You can go.
Likewise. Thing.
Uh-oh. Well, now I'm dead. Is that good?
Sure. The low signal, I'm not gonna beat that. Yes.
You can go.
That's credit.
Yeah.
Big spell. I'll trade Thopter for Chief Engineer, I guess.
Yep.
Alright, take 2, then I'll throw it at that.
I'm at 18.
Okay, go.
Don't really think I need Chief Engineer with how many lands I have. Well, that was the card. That was the card that punishes me. Now I don't have a 2/4 blocker for PA and Kieran.
A 1/3 blocker. Alright, that.
17.
Go.
Now I have a 2/4.
Yeah,
You can
man.
go.
Yes.
16.
Go.
And that's what I wanted. List on 5.
Whatever.
You can go.
Jesus. Can't target this. Cannot target this. So tap you.
Ross, I think you're supposed to. I think that ballista's for 6.
Is it really? I guess
What?
that
2
matters.
creatures tap for 2.
Oh, I was thinking I was tapping him for Chief Engineer. Thanks,
Okay.
Director.
Welcome.
Grand Architect's good.
Okay, we'll attack you.
I'm gonna take this 1. I probably should have killed the Thopter on my turn. I don't want to have this kill the Thopter with a counter, have Tom deal 2 to the Walking Ballista, have it be a 5/5 with 2 damage on it, and then cast Anger. So I'll just take the
What's
1.
this?
So if I let this roast resolve, Tom just throws the Thopter at the Walking Ballista, and then as soon as I remove a counter, it'll die. So the fact that I know this is about to die means that I want to kill other things. I'm not going to target the Thopter now because he doesn't have to sack it here to kill it. So I'm going to target the Pia first, then the Pia again. See if Tom wants to sack the Thopter. If he does then sack the Thopter, I don't have to waste a counter killing it. And if he just lets the Pia and Kieran die, he doesn't get to sack it. And then 3 there.
You should do 1 here and 2 to me. It
gets exiled when it gets targeted by a spell
Actually,
or isn't it just spell?
Or spell or
Oh, a
ability.
spell or an ability.
You
Okay.
literally should do 3 to me.
Yeah,
you
because you
wanna
can just
prevent me
because
from-
you can just recast it.
Or you want to soak up my mana this turn. You want to
Just
do 1
one
damage or 3
No, I'm gonna win this game by inches, so 3 to you makes sense.
Okay.
I thought Scourge was just spell.
Your turn.
Well, Roast is pretty good. Thought Ballista was my best draw, and it certainly was. It was even better than I thought it was because I'm stupid. Another mopey blue creature. You can go.
Cool.
This Eternal Scourge is quite the scourge.
Yep.
Kind of wish I could use this Academy runs. What is this one supposed to do? I guess I'm supposed to copy Grand Architect.
Okay. Wait a second. That thing's on the stat. Wait.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'll cast it.
All right, bolt
Gonna
this.
bolt Grand Architect in response. That's a tilt. I guess I'll copy Eternal Scourge.
I don't think it's going to work how you want it to work.
Mm.
I mean, I can just target this and it'll be exile. I guess a 3/3 is fine. for you.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, a removal spell is going to kill it anyway. I can't get it back. It doesn't matter if it's exiled. And now I get to attack and try to force a trade.
Okay.
I think it's better than. I guess I can spend 1 less because I have Sculptor. You can go.
Yeah, Metamorph does not target when enters play, so it does not trigger my Eternal Scourge, so it's just kind of there. Now what? Now what, deck? This is until end of turn, so it's in there.
11.
Go ahead.
Skoth is going to be a problem. If Tom has another removal spell here, so the best play if he has a removal spell is just attack here. He kills this with a removal spell, and then gets to mash me for a bunch still. And I'm probably just dead given my hand. So I think I should just go for the risky line, even though Tom almost assuredly has a removal spell in hand, and just attack with all 3. Force him to trade if he wants to keep the Koth. Get the Koth down to 2. Yeah, attack.
Let's make things cheaper. Both of them make things cheaper.
Just trying to think about which one to eat.
Yeah, I'm thinking about which one to eat.
Well, if you have a removal spell, I'm just going to scoop because I just drew another Chief Engineer.
that plays. Don't worry about it. It plays.
I don't think it does.
And Koth's gonna die.
Oh, you're just going to let Koth die. Well, that's nice. I'm perfectly fine trading Chief Engineer for Koth.
What do you think my hand is?
It's 4 cards.
Go.
I assumed you had a removal spell in there. Attack you for 3. You're at 9? Okay. Judge's Familiar. Go. Are Mopey Blue-Green just getting there again?
Go.
Attack you for 3. You're at 6. Play this land.
Go.
These Blood Moons have been surprisingly annoying.
You tell me.
Okay. Play this one. And attack for 4.
That one. For 3.
Again, this costs 1 less.
I don't know if I can really live.
You're 3. You can go. So you had a removal spell that turn.
What do you have? 11?
Yes, I'm at 11.
I'm at exactly 3. Man, such a beat. Well, you can't really attack me that very well, can you? All right, go. Oh wait, yeah, go.
So I can attack all out here, bring Tom to 1, and then hope he doesn't have anything next turn. Or I you have 3 in hand. Can wait. I don't think waiting is really worth anything. I can't block the Stormbreath Dragon regardless because this is white. So mush.
Okay, block. 1.
You can go.
Go. Draw set monstrous this.
Oh yeah, I should have played this land. I'm stupid.
I killed you.
What? I go to 9.
8, 3. Yeah, whatever. Good.
I don't think it made much of a difference because Bolt would have still been lethal. So now I can crack with both, die to a removal spell. Tom didn't have one like 4 turns ago, has played one in the meantime. I don't really see waiting. I guess I could wait 1 turn. No, but if I wait 1 turn, I still die to Bolt. So I'd only be playing around Skred. Yeah, mush.
Okay, Bolt 1, block the other.
Okay. I mean, I was dead to Bolt if I passed. This should still hold off the Stormbreath Dragon.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh wait. This will do it. Alright. This. Throw a Blood Moon at you.
Okay, yeah, so
the only reason keeping Blood Moons was for the hazard.
yeah, so I did get punished there for not playing the land because I took an extra point from the Dragon Monstrous. Not like super punished because I don't have a lot of outs here. Yeah,
could have killed you on my turn, but if you had an instant, that would have been bad. But you don't really have instants.
Yeah,
I know this. So goof, not punish.
Yeah, I don't actually think I had any outs, even if I had played or I have Walking Ballista. Sorry. So Trinket Mage, I had a 3-outer. So cost myself a 3-outer.
Okay, we're here for some sideboarding. My Blood Moons were fine pre-board games, but they hurt me as much, if not more, than it was hurting Ross. I mean, in the late game, it was like hurting me more, but in the early game, it kind of saved me. But as you saw, drawing multiples is kind of clunky, and I'd rather just have normal cards in that spot. I think if I had like a Dismember, any of these cards, I'd just be in fine shape against the Inkmoth Nexus and stuff. I do want some number of relics, so I'm not gonna take them all out. They do exile my Eternal Scourges when they die, and without Blood Moon, then he has Academy Ruins, so you might could do some stuff with. Koth is kind of weak. He has a bunch of flyers and kind of attacking it, and he can kind of size his attackers mid combat with something like a Grand Architect if needed. And Hazard was pretty good. It kind of just was impossible for Ross to remove. Now he's gonna have Dismember, which is gonna be kind of cool, but it kind of gets rid of my deader cards later on. Game one, it was good to get rid of Blood Moon, but after this, I'll probably just get rid of like the mountains and stuff. And it seems pretty tough. It's my main way to race him. Okay.
On my side, I think Lodestone Golem's the worst card in my deck in this matchup. Tom has 8 1-mana removal spells for it, in addition to other things. And it's just not, against those removal spells, it's also unlikely that I get to get it out that quickly. I'm not going to be powering it out on turn 3 as often because my early enablers will also die. He just has so much removal. So I don't think this card's going to be very effective. The Metamorph is actually just best with Lodestone Golem. That's the card you really want to copy. Or Coil Engine too, but yeah, opposing Hazards. So I think the Metamorph gets a little worse too, and I'm just cutting my worst enabler. I'm not going to be as all in the post-board games. We're going to have a little bit more interaction, so flooding on enablers is going to be worse, and Chief Engineer is the worst one. Tom touched on Dismember killing Hazaret, also can kill like a Koth Mountain or a Stormwrath Dragon. Good to have in small numbers. Unified Will, I think, is the best card on my sideboard for this matchup. Essentially just a 2-mana counterspell. The Pithing Needle is a good option for Trinket Mage. It can hit Relic of Progenitus, it can get all the Planeswalkers, it can hit Hazaret, and it can hit Scrying Sheets. So a lot of different things for it to hit. Just good utility. And the Batterskull is a good late game card. It's going to be pretty tough once I get to those 8-mana games, which I think we did both times. We both played a bunch of lands both games. The Batterskull is just going to be an excellent draw. So a good replacement threat when we're going down on threats overall.
Tight.
Let's do it. Another not very explosive hand on my side here in game 3, but I just have a strong opening curve, so I'll keep.
Yeah, I got some spells. I got a Miscalculation in my hand, apparently. I'm ready.
Okay. Judge is familiar. That's 2-time Pro Tour champion.
Yeah.
Judge is familiar.
All my hands are the same. There's like kill some stuff, play a Planeswalker until it dies.
You go to 19. I will play an Ethereum Sculptor and a Basel Scholar. You can go.
Okay. Guess I should be Lightning Bolt in that. Go on ahead.
Attack for 1. 18. I will play an Ethereum Sculptor and a Hangerback on 1. You can go.
How about stuff happening?
Once again, hoping that I don't see an anger here, but
My God.
Who wrote on that? Oh, it's just as miscalculation.
Just somebody.
That's
Skred that.
I get a Thopter.
Skred that. So,
Well, we are mildly ahead, I guess. It's equipped to the Thopter. Mush. You're at 16. I'm at 21. You can go.
Come on, good card. Nope.
We're doing it. I'll hold on to that one for now and mush you for 3. Mediocre beats all the time. Sure. You're at 14. I'm at 22.
Yep.
You can go.
Oh, I just had Unify. Was that counter any spell?
As long as I have more creatures than you. That one resolves.
I can make some mana?
You can make 4 mana and anger me? That would be pretty cool.
You have 2 cards?
2 cards.
Oh.
I'm at 18.
Okay, go.
Maybe I was supposed to do this. Yeah, it probably was. Wasn't really thinking. Whatever. Needle of Goth. Must shoot for 2.
Okay, must 12.
You're 12. I'm at 19. You can go.
Huh. Not very useful. Go.
Must shoot for 2. This deck is great.
Let's Skred that.
Sure.
Let's probably Skred that one. Let's Skred that one. Sorry.
Yeah. So you take 1. You're at 11.
Yep, 11.
Trinket Mage.
Yeah, that resolves.
So now I'm either going to find Ballista or Hangerback Walker. I don't think Tom's quite low enough that I'm going to go Ballista, so thought I have a second. Yeah, there's 2 Hangerback Walkers. You can go. This will end up being a lot better if Tom has like Shattering Spree or just, I guess, no more Skreds.
11. Let's say 18. Let me look at this.
I'm at 19.
I'm 11.
You're at 11, yes. Got, what,
And
3 cards over there or
that's
4?
My card. Move on from there. Yes.
Ugh. Well, that was a reason to get Hangerback Walker.
Whatever. I'm done now. No.
Yeah. Getting very punished for not killing the land when I had an opportunity to.
You got me good. I thought you had a Unify will. Could have maybe done better things.
Attack.
I think it's okay.
You're 9.
Yep. I'm dying pretty fast.
You can go.
To be honest with you.
Probably about to get angered here. Then I'll have nothing.
Grow that, race me. Grow that. Okay, what if I hit you and then you hit me? If you hit me, you can't grow, but I'd be at 4 and you'd be at that much. Whatever. We fighting. 6, you're 9. 9 all. Oh, we can't block or anything. Or you got some box pops if you feel like it.
Yeah. That doesn't. I guess that doesn't change the clock. I'm going to gain some life too. I'll just take 6. Oh.
Good. I know. Go. And kind of risky. This.
So I can attack for 5, or I can attack for 6, or attack for 3. I mean, and then 6 next turn. If you have another Stormbreath Dragon, if you have another dragon, and I take 8, go to 3, gain 3, go to 6, take 9. I guess I can't beat 11, 5. I don't think I can beat another dragon, so I'm just going to make the most aggressive line.
4-11.
Yeah, 4-11. You can go. Yeah, I just lost this game when I didn't see the opportunity to Stone Rain Tom when I knew he didn't have another land in hand. I would have won this game so easily.
Okay, let's see here. Can I kill you? I think the answer is no.
That's a good sign.
think I'll try to live though.
Probably should try to live. Living's pretty good.
Use that. Be 4, and that's that. Okay. If I hit you with a Storm Breath again next turn. I'll play this one. Play a Shattering Spree on. I think I'm just targeting collar, the needle twice and the collar once. For what it's worth.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I think I'm pretty dead.
Plus this one hit you for that much.
I'm at 3.
At 3. Okay, go.
So I need Walking Ballista.
Yeah, sounds about right. That would kill me. Oh, this will kill me. But I should cast this card at some point. Did you die to my dragon? Booga, booga, booga.
Yeah, die to your dragon.
Scared Judge Familiar. Just remember that.
Should have just killed your land. Punted that one. Punted it real nice. Okay, here for game 4, and I just have a reasonable mix of stuff. I'll keep.
A generic hand of mountains, rule fills, and big red things.
Yep. So both our decks are doing their things.
Yeah.
Well, this is probably getting bolted. If it's going to get bolted anyway, do I even play it? Yeah, you can go. Didn't get bolted. It didn't get bolted.
It's in there, all right. Oh,
Hallelujah. We did it. Play this Ethereum Sculptor.
neat. Maybe I can ratchet bomb 2 things. Maybe not.
Play this Hanger back on 1.
Okay, that checks out.
Attack you for 1. You're 19. You can go. See if Tom wants to just ratchet bomb away this Hanger back.
Kind of. I'll beat it later. I don't know. I want to get 2 little things. So I'm going to play this on 4. What am I doing next turn? Maybe I'm just doing this. Yeah, we'll go up. Go. Look what I got. A scrying sheet.
I got a Wormcoil Engine.
I'll beat that.
You can go. We did it. We cast Wormcoil Engine. On turn 4. Not bad.
Bolt that.
No!
Skred it for 3. Take this up to 2.
Such a jerk.
Bless up.
Anger me.
I'm sharing spree those.
Jeez, get a Thopter.
Emphatic
Sweet
Thopter.
We actually just traded 4 for 4, and I ended with a Thopter. So, yeah. Tom did it.
Not dead.
Attack for 1.
18.
Judge's Familiar, Walking Blister for 1. Guess I really... You can go.
Okay. If I were able to bolt that, would I?
You're 18.
You have a Academy Ruins. How good is that? I need to be bolting things right now. Probably. Yeah, roast that.
Take 1. 17.
Yep, go.
I'm going to shoot for 2.
Untued. 15.
15. Hanger back on 1. You can go.
Alrighty. I'm done. It's dead.
I'm at 16.
Okay. Ornithopters. Me, you. Have me run some things now. I think the removal spells on Hangerback plan is not going to be all that good. Can I block them? I'm going to grind it out with this thing. I'm about to kill that thing before it resolves.
Sure. I guess I should pass and do it on your upkeep, right?
Yeah, sure.
Pass, upkeep.
Lightning bolted.
Got one Thopter.
Yeah, I'm about to get grinded out by this stuff. Kind of a shame. Scrying sheets. Gray.
Lucky.
Hand, I guess.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Attack for 1.
Okay.
You can go.
The kill Hangerback plan is not going to work anymore.
You're at 14.
Maybe the draw Stormbreath Dragon right now plan. Well, I did not draw it. It doesn't matter. Did I play land already? I think I did.
Yeah.
There you go. Hang it back for something else.
Attack for 1.
Yeah.
13. You can go.
Scry. Okay.
Upkeep. Add a counter.
Draw a card. So add a counter still in the stack.
Yep.
I want to draw my draw step probably. Okay, if I draw like Chandra or something, what do I even do? Chandra doesn't even do anything. I need like a Pia. Yeah, I think they're just out of control. All right, that's fine. Just draw my card. Tight.
Come on. So close.
Still don't have another hanger back, right?
Yep.
Go. Take a peek. Need that later. Go.
I don't think I really want to get back Ballista yet, so I'll just play these two and pass and make this a 3-3.
Okay.
You can go.
3-3. What's up?
13.
Okay, well, I'm pretty darn far away from us.
Did you say go?
No, I got things to do. A whole lot of things.
I thought you had things to do. A whole lot of things to do.
Let's go with that one.
Not Skredding Hangerback Walker.
I don't think I can really get through it in any manageable fashion. Yeah, this one. There we go. Got an Air Force. $13 all. Probably didn't need to cast my Skred, but I did. Like a fish.
List on 2. Attack for 3.
Nope, no block.
Shoot a Thopter. So you're at 10 right now?
Yep.
I'm just going to shoot the other Thopter. I don't want a P activation going off here.
10-13 over here. What I need? Something sweet. Ugh, it's awful. Maybe worse than bad. Scry. E. Okay, I gotta hit you.
I'm at 8.
No, Scry don't do anything right now. There we go.
Probably just shouldn't have attacked with the Sangerback Walker. Probably should have just shot them down and attacked for 1. That seems much better. I traded 2 damage for 5 damage. That wasn't smart. Mush for 1.
Like a crazy play of Dismember It. 6 life.
That is a crazy play. Pass the turn.
Right. And on top of my library. 8 life. I can beat that. What's up?
Yeah.
You 4 yet? You're 4 one way or another?
God, I'm bad at this game.
Your last card, Unified Will.
It's not Unified Will. Unified Will wouldn't even be good. You have more creatures than I do.
That's what I hoped it was. Alright.
I'm at 4. Yeah, that attack with that Hangerback Walker was just bad. I didn't think enough about it.
You want a 4/4? I think you tapped out on your turn for it. Oh, I hit you back for 5.
Yeah. I should have just killed both Thopters, attacked with my Judge's Familiar.
So we
left
both
this
be
back.
at 9. That'd be good-ish for you.
You'd be at 8, and I would be at 9.
We got me at right now. Oh,
6.
Yeah.
You'd be at 8, and I'd be at 9, which would be much better.
Whatever. 6/4.
Not
All in the
me being.
pass.
I need to draw. I can't even. I'm at 4. Even Collar doesn't do it. It's been short on. Keep killing me.
Last time.
Yeah.
Dead with Wormhole.
Okay, we're here for game 5, and I once again have like a kind of slowish but reasonable hand. I'll keep.
Mountains, remove spells, and big things.
Yep.
Just like a druid up. Good deck design. Go. Something to kill. Cool. All right, roast that.
Pretty happy seeing a roast there as opposed to like EOT Bolt into something else, but
Oh no.
probably getting Skredded now.
Wow. Bolt it. Go. Spell. Wherever could it be? Could be anything.
Sculptor.
Resolves.
Issue for 1.
Huh. Okay, I'm gonna Skred this one.
19. You can go.
19. Oh my, he's gonna munch him, I'm sure.
Yep.
Do you whatever this is. There it go. The mountain removal spell and big red thing plan.
I'm just dead.
Hanging off again.
Just dead. So the reason I attacked a Nexus rather than holding up 2 mana for Unified Will there was because if Tom just has an EOT removal spell for Sculptor, the Unified Will doesn't do anything because I don't have any creatures. So there was no point in showing Tom that I have one in my hand and like hoping he doesn't have removal.
That would be pretty obvious. He'd have to like tap this and like,
Yeah.
be like, oh man.
Yeah, I'm stupid, but I just kept a 3-lander and drew 4 straight lands and
Well, I drew perfect. I got 3 mountain
destroyed.
big things and spells. Remove spells. Man, this red deck's right in my wheelhouse. It's like it's like 8 rack or whatever. It's just a red deck doing its thing. Removal spells, big red things, and mountains.
yeah.
As simple as it comes. Sometimes it wins, sometimes it doesn't. Who cares? I'm having fun.
I think the important part was that your things were big, which sounds really stupid, but my deck was just really not able to apply a lot of pressure, and that meant that the games went really long. And by the time you would play a threat, it just turned the game immediately because it either stabilized the board and I couldn't really attack into it, and you just found time to find more removal or another big threat. Or it really just won the race because I was dealing 2-3 points at a time, and your things just dealt me 4+ every single time, and I was dead in 2 or 3 turns.
Wormcoil Engine wins the race, if on face value versus Storm Breath, but it being a ground creature and not having haste like Storm Breath, it's just I can play to Xaxes more often, or I can block with Thopter and throw it, and he can't gain lifelink. Just a lot of ways to tiptoe around the Wormcoil. And that's really what your deck's kind of doing. You're just kind of accelerating out stuff, Either they're Walking Ballista and Hangerback Walkers or Worm Coils. That's just what you're doing.
Yeah. Unlike L6 version, this list did not have Smuggler's Copter, which I definitely
Copter's
missed.
been good, yeah.
Even though it's a card it's another card that you can bolt and Skred, but I have a ton of those.
Yeah,
and
as removal,
but
whatever.
it's just something that I can play early, as like Grand Architect into it immediately, or something along those lines, like 1-drop into Chief Engineer, cast it immediately on turn 2 as well. It lets your 1-drops upgrade, and it lets you cycle through your deck, discard some of the enablers that you draw in the late game that aren't as good, or hit some land drops and really sculpt your draws and make sure you find a good mix of what you're looking for. So that's definitely a card that I missed in this matchup. I was left most of the time just trying to beat you down with the 1/1s, and I guess it worked once.
That's the plan. I mean, I won again when I drew all the Blood Moons.
Yeah.
When did you win? I don't know if something happened.
I won the
Got
first
lucky,
one or
I don't know.
something. Yeah, I won the first.
Wait, yeah, where I cheated in Shrine Sheets. That's
Yes. Yeah, despite your cheating, I managed to win the first game, but then, oh man. I mean, maybe I'm gonna have to leave in Lodestone Golem because it's just a threat, and you're usually using your removal early. But the fact that
spells in my deck.
it dies to such literally everything. It dies to Rose, dies to Anger too. So it's not like a threat that I can extend onto the board after playing some stuff and accelerate into, and then have it survive the Anger.
Yeah, your pump effects are like a house of cards. So your Master's Theorem and your Grand Architect, they want Anger to sweep through them all. They start falling off like elves.
Yeah. So I just the lack of pressure I think really did me in, and that's an issue.
I don't know. Yeah, put some copters in your deck. Replace some
Yeah.
blue steel.
Smuggler's Copter's good.
Yeah, but I think that's all we have. If you're watching this on YouTube, then it's about 2 weeks after this is filmed. If you want to watch it a little bit sooner, you can check us out at starcgames.com on the premium section where this comes out nearly immediately. But yeah, YouTube's a little bit behind, so content's a little bit older, staler.
Also got some sweet written content for you every day from all of us in the Versus series and a ton of other people, Sean McLaren, Sam Black, Jerry Thompson. The list goes on, so be sure to check that one out. We have Grand Prix Washington, D.C. coming up, not this weekend, but next weekend, hosted by Star City Games. So if you're in the area or you like to fly in from wherever else, because it's really easy to get places, D.C. has 2 airports. You can come join us there. Both of us, I assume, are attending. I'm definitely going.
Yeah, I'll probably go. Get my zombie on. We might both be zombieing.
Yeah,
Just
get a zombie on.
mindlessly playing our mindless deck.
Then we can go to
Mindless
karaoke
creatures.
one night, sing Zombie by the Cranberries, and get everything going.
Joke is old. Dead.
I don't really
Dead
know
like
this.
zombies.
I don't really know the song very well, but I'll learn it just to make this come to fruition.
All right. Book it then.
Okay, we good. We out.
Yep.
See you next week.
See ya.